Here's my latest purchase, the Sabrent 4-bay USB 3.0 hard drive dock. You know, the 2-bay ones are super cheap. They're like $17. This one I actually pay 80 bucks. Why? Because I have hard drives lying around. So basically it can support 3.5 and 2.5-inch disk, like that picture says, to do offline cloning, or you can just plug into the computer and it will show up as 4 drives. In the back is multi-language, but it's pretty simple to understand. But it's only USB 3.0, not 3.1, not 3.2. So you're stuck with 5 GPS speed. So open the box. They actually come with a USB 3 cable. You can see it's USB 3 because it's blue, right? And then obviously you have an external power brick, and then you have the device itself made of plastic, but it's pretty sturdy. 4 base, A, B, C, D. And the front, there's some lights that says A, B, C, D, and on the bottom there are some lights that says 20, 30, 20, 40, 60, 80, and 100. And there's a button that says clone. In the back, there's an on-off button, a switch that says PC/clone, and then obviously power input. Instruction book right here. You actually should read the instruction book. So take a look at the instruction book. Again, this is just the front panel, back panel, PC/clone. And the PC mode, if you plug into the computer, it just show up as 4 different drives, up to 4 different drives. On the clone one, note this is still in the PC menu. Basically, it says plug into a USB-A and it will show up as multiple drives. There is no such a function as RAID or anything. So even if you put 4 hard drives in, it's going to show up as 4 hard drives. And this window looked like a Windows 98, but it doesn't matter. Windows XP works, Windows 7 works, Windows 10 works. And it supports up to about, it says in the instructions, 16 terabyte drives. And in the front, this just explains to you, A is the source, B, C, D are the clone ones. So basically you put the disk you want to clone on the A, and then you can put either 2 disks, 3 disks, or 2 disks, 3 disks, or the 4th disk in there and clone it all at once. Once you hit the button, it says it will show up as 20%, and then when it gets to 100%, means it is done, and then you turn off the button in the back. Later you can see that it's pretty slow. I was cloning 1 terabyte data. It took me 4 hours. So the key here is, first you want to plug things in, but in the back there is that menu that says, that little button that says PC or clone. So first let's try the PC mode. First I'm just plugging the disk drives in right now, as you can see. And just, yeah. Nope, wrong way. So the one with the label goes on the right hand side. So you can see it only goes in one way. See, again, it won't go in. And it don't matter if the drives are different sizes, since it's just showing up has different drives. So now all of them are in. All of them should be working. The cables are in. I turn the power button on and I hear noises, which is good. As right now you can see I'm plugging to a USB-C hub. I'm pretty sure that's going to slow down the transfers. Let's take a look. Oh, it's reading all the drives right now. Then moving some this, as you can see now, my computer all of a sudden has 4 extra drives. So at least this part, it is working. And here what I can do is I just make sure all the drives shows up. Then I went to computer administrator and deleted all the old partitions and created new partitions so I can start copy and paste and back up my files. Usually I back up only my documents and photos because those are irreplaceable. Music, videos, porn, there's such a thing as called streaming now. And looking at this, I'm just making a example to copy 199 gigabytes of my photos. And if you can take a look at it, it only goes up to about 10 to 11 megabytes a second because I'm plugging to a hub. So you can see it's trying to tops off at 11, but I'm very confident that the speed will be much faster if it's connected directly to the back of my computer, a USB 3.0 port, which it does actually, since I ran the test again. And here I turn it back to the clone mode. So this drive has been finished copy and paste at 199 gigs in about 3 hours. And now I try to start cloning the disk. The one that's in there is 1 terabyte. This one I plan to plug in is only 320 gigabytes. And well, to cut the story short, it does not work. The drives that you're gonna clone has to be the right size. The drive will give you a beep, and then the beep won't stop until you turn the power off. So here it's gonna beep like beep 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 beep, beep and there is nothing you can do. The drives again must be the same size. So here I changed the drive to both of them is now 1 terabyte drive. Again, I checked to make sure it's in the clone mode. I click on the clone button on the top, and then it start a couple of beeps. As you can see, it flashed A, and then it flashed B to show there's 2 drives in there. In about 5-10 seconds, it started the bottom light started blinking. Let me just show you here again. It shows 20%, and that's normal according to the instruction book. So it start blinking at 20%. There is no 0%, okay? So it's start blinking at 20%, and when it's at 100%, that means it has completed. So now it's been 20 minutes, and it's now at the 40% mark. So I'm cloning basically 199 gigabytes. It will take approximately 3 to 4 hours. As you can see, it has completed. All the lights are now solid. You could hot swap it, but it's gonna give you plenty of blinking. So what I do is I just turn it off and take the drive out. And once I check the drive, it is the right files. It's completely correctly cloned.